While Jesus was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, arrived. With him was a large crowd armed with swords and clubs, sent from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now the betrayer had arranged a signal with them. "The one that I kiss is the man. Arrest him." Going at once to Jesus, Judas says, "Greetings, Rabbi," and kissed him. Jesus said, "Do what you came for, friend." Then the men stepped forward, seized him, and arrested him. With that, one of Jesus' companions reached for a sword, drew it out, and struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear. "Put your sword back in its place," Jesus said, "for all who draw the sword die by the sword. Do you think that I cannot call on my Father, and he will at once put at my disposal more than 12 legions of angels? But how then would the scriptures be fulfilled that said that it would happen this way?" In that hour, Jesus said to the crowd, "Am I leading a rebellion that you come out to me with swords and clubs to capture me? Every day I sat in the temple courts teaching, and you did not arrest me, but this has all taken place that the writings of the prophets might be fulfilled." Then all the disciples deserted him and fled.
Good morning and welcome everyone. It is April the 1st, and you know what that means. Jokes are probably happening all throughout your homes, and I have one to share with you. So on this day in history, in 1957, the BBC creates a hoax panorama program about spaghetti crops in Switzerland and showing women carefully plucking strands of spaghetti from a tree and laying them in the sun to dry. It should be remembered in context that spaghetti was not a widely eaten food in the UK in 1957 and considered by many as an exotic delicacy. I did not think that a lot of people would have believed that, but Han said he remembers reading about it. So, that's interesting. But so I want to thank you guys, two and a half of you that participated in our mask contest. We held a panel discussion of your lovely hosts for the show, and we discussed in great detail the entries and the people who put those in and just the work they put into them and the details, and we just had a lively discussion and came out with some winners, and we distributed some points. We had a guest appearance by two different people, so hopefully we'll be excited to see them pop in here and there. And
here it is.
Here is the lively discussion.
We're here to discuss the winners of the mask contest. Mask contest participation was super high. That is to say, 3 people entered, and of the 3 people that entered, 2 made masks. Cameron Miller, who started to watch the video that I posted about making masks out of paper, and then he got distracted and made paper airplanes.
Pretty cool, but they don't qualify as a mask.
Hands down, this is the winner. I would have to say it is not 1 mask, but 2 masks, a very scary mouse. I love it. I just, hands down, this one has to win. If this one doesn't win, then I quit.
So that one is from that one's from Morgan Most, and
is that Morgan?
Yeah,
Morgan, I like to call her mouse.
Is it Morgan's sister or like a cousin or her mom or something? Okay.
Right. So Morgan and Morgan's younger sister, I love your mask. It is wonderful. It should win. If you don't win, it's a travesty.
Rigel made a plague doctor mask.
Yeah, I think what Rigel's mask lacks in color, it makes up in sheer dread that it inspires in me. I think it is apropos of our cultural moment as we are all hidden away in fear of the plague. And I think Rigel, for his timely contribution, is a strong contender for the #1 spot.
I actually tend to agree with McBee here. Rigel's mask seems like it took a lot of work. Morgan kind of cheated by involving a non-Rosedale student. Cameron entered, but
Yeah, well, you know, if he handed that in class, you know, I know he didn't have a rubric for this, but he would have gotten that back with red pen saying, please resubmit.
Cameron's mask, boo is what I have to say. It's not a mask. It's a very nice paper airplane, and I commend him for the work that he put in to creating a very nice paper airplane. But you did not follow the directions. You did not do what was asked for, so therefore we cannot award you any points whatsoever.
okay, all right. So I'm gonna say that still, like, he entered, he did something, and other people didn't even do anything. I don't know if we want to put Cameron's now discarded entry on par with the people who didn't enter anything.
I do think that because Cameron didn't enter something, he should get some participation points, but not near the number of morning show points that obviously Morgan should get. And I do like Rigel's mask, but I'm still a Morgan fan.
I'm going to suggest that we give Rigel 10 points, Morgan 7, and Cameron 4.
No, that's fair. I would give, so, Morgan did cheat a little, but I think she should also did a little thing. I think she should get rebel points for cheating.
I think she should get extra points. She didn't do just one mask, she did 2 masks.
Can I hand in Naomi's pictures and points?
You still need one. She should have someone to take
Alright, so,
I don't know this to come across as I'm anti-Rigel, because I love Rigel and it's a great mask. Maybe we should say 10 points for Rigel, 10 points for Morgan and her little sister.
No.
And then,
That's not differentiating between first and second and third. It's just.
well, we can say tie. It was a tie for the winner, I would
It
say.
is though.
I just,
What about?
how do you not love these masks?
What about?
She made her mask plus she made another one.
That's right. Thank you.
That's above and beyond, Rival.
so wait, are we at 10-10-1?
Yes.
Is that what we're
I would
thinking?
say 10-10.
2.
Why 2? Hey, you know what? Going on YouTube and doing your own crafts, that's its own reward. Right? He's lucky to get anything.
He did it and he got off track.
Oh,
He
okay.
did admit that. He's like, no, I didn't exactly.
Well, and I admitted that I broke Hans's fidget spinner. That doesn't make it okay.
Okay, so we're at 10, 10, and 2. Does everyone agree with 10, 10, and 2?
I'm good with 10-2.
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
10-10-2.
I'm too tired to put up a fight.
The eyes have it.
Alright, the eyes have it.
Alright, way to go, Morgan.
10 points to Morgan. 10 points to Rigel.
Down here.
2 points to Cameron. And just in case you forgot, 0 points to Kyle.
Participate, Kyle.
Welcome to a day of isolation on the plank farm.
Brother Aaron, one of his jobs is to water the calves. These are my brothers, Israel and CJ. They're milking the cows. You guys want to say hi? And now Levi's getting bottles to feed the calves.
Well, I hope you all liked that. Miss you, love you, and hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands!
So we know not all of you may have agreed or disagreed with us in our final decision from the panel discussion. We felt like we we came to a pretty fair conclusion with all facts and all things considered. Just a couple of things. I do want to make a note that we're getting a lot of people sending in isolation reports and sending in videos for scripture readings. So the competition for morning show points is really heating up. And so the more things that we have for you to participate in, the more chances you can get for points. So you want to participate in those. Another reminder, spaghetti does not grow on trees, no matter what the BBC said on this day in 1957. I think the date was, can't quite remember. So don't go out there looking for spaghetti on trees. It's not there. And also just want to remind you guys to stay safe, stay healthy, and just enjoy spending some time with your family that you've had. And if you play any tricks on them today, make sure they're not too mean.